If you are a small content creator struggling to get your watch hours up, we need to talk about YouTube Live. Because after my last video, someone left in my comment section, Jamie, can you give us more tips for getting more watch hours? And you know what I said? That's actually a whole video, because going live can help you build watch time. But just sitting there waiting on somebody to show up, that's not a strategy. So today I'm showing you some things that I've learned, some things that I need to work on myself, and some small content creators who I think that are doing their live streams really well. Hey y'all, I'm James that just call me Jamie. Welcome back to another real life, no script, where we figure out this thing called life together. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Now, before we get into this strategy, I just want to be clear. You do have to have a minimum of 50 subscribers in order to go live. So if you're sitting at 12 subscribers, 20 subscribers, your main goal should be trying to get those 50 subscribers. And when you hit that 50 subscriber mark, don't just go live without no plan. This is what I need you to do. Number one, decide on what your live is going to be about. Number two, pick a time and a date that you can show up and be consistent with. And number three, make sure you have a title and a thumbnail for that live. Number four, make sure you have at least 3 talking points, so you just not sitting there being like, oh, okay, what y'all want to talk about? And this can be for anybody. I just wanted to throw that out there in the beginning before I really get deep and dive into this video. All right, so class is in session, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's get into this video. First, if you are new here, lately we've been having a whole conversation about YouTube monetization and these new requirements for YouTube, getting more watch hours and going live. And I'm just giving you tips on what small creators can actually do to grow your channel and get more watch hours. And one of the strategies that I mentioned was going live. And if you don't know, going live will help your watch hours. Going live will count towards your watch hours. Now, I don't want anybody leaving this video and just thinking I said just to go live, because that's not the only thing. You still got to put in that work if you want to get your watch hours. Today, we're just talking about live. You still got to put in that work with your long form content, okay? So going live is just an option for you to get more watch hours, and it counts towards your long form content watch hours. Now, I don't want anybody leaving this video thinking I'm just saying go live every day and you're magically going to get thousands of watch hours. No, that's not what I'm saying. But you have to think about it. If I upload a 10-minute video and somebody watches at least 5 minutes of that video, that's 5 minutes of watch time. But if I go live for an hour or two, and I have people sitting there talking to me for 20 or 30 minutes for a whole hour, that watch time is adding up. And I just want to make this clarification. We're talking about eligible public watch hours. Public live stream watch hours can count towards YouTube watch hour requirement. I'm reiterating that again. But like I said, there are eligibility rules. You know, y'all need to read, do your research, check your earn tab, and check your requirements. You know, that just protects you from somebody coming in your comments and being like, well, actually, because you know they always got to come in your comments with some BS. But I just wanted to tell y'all, here's something that I'm realizing when it comes to lives. You have to give people a reason to come to your live. Because let me tell y'all, don't be like me. I have gone live a couple of times and the comment section will determine where the live will go. You know, don't be like me. I just wing it. And we don't want that. We need a strategy. We don't just want to wing it. We don't just want the comment section to determine where the live is going to go. Okay? We don't want that. Not that there's nothing actually wrong with that, but I know I can do better. I know I can do better. Okay. I can give people a reason to show up and then just let the conversation flow naturally, and that'll be instead of just saying, what's the event? What are we talking about? What y'all want to talk about? What's this? What's that? Like I said, I need to do better. I could do better. Like, you just don't want to show up. You got to give people a reason to show up to your live. And that's why I want to give y'all a few examples of people that I know personally who go live faithfully. When I say these, and I just want to apologize in advance if I can't think of every single body, but I know for a fact with these top 3 people at the top of my head, these people go live faithfully. When I say they go live faithfully and they do it faithfully and they have a plan and they already know what they're going to talk about, they tea. They real tea, okay? And I'm going to start off. I got to start off with Stash Cash. If y'all don't know, and I'm going to pop it up on the screen. If you don't know, you have to follow Stash Cash, okay? You got to follow Stash Cash. Stash Cash has built his whole community around pull up to the function. When you go to his lives and you see pull up to the function, you already know, like, hey, we pulling up to the function. It's like a barbecue. He has his thumbnails. He has strategy. He has his branding. So we already know what we about to get when we pull up to Stash Cash function. Stash Cash, like I say, got his branding. He got his moderators. You become a moderator in Stash Cash community when stay. Of course, somebody got to feel you out, seeing if you loyal to the function. If you come through to the function and show love, a lot, and he starts seeing you on a regular, of course, Stash Cash gonna make you a moderator. Just about everybody who pull up to the function is a moderator. So we already know with Stash Cash what we gonna get. And what I've noticed about him and his community that he has built, everybody interacts with each other. Everybody shows love to one another. Like, everybody supports one another. Stash Cash also has a Discord, so that us small creators can interact with each other if we have any questions. That's what I notice when I go to Stash Cash page. It's just like family, like we one big family. And that's what you get when you pull up to the function. He gives the community something that they want to belong to. And he goes live anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. Like, he show you the in-depth real deal when it comes to what a content creator looks like. He puts a lot of time, energy in his page. And that's why for a person like me on the outside looking in, you're gonna be like, oh man, this guy got it all together. He does. I definitely can vouch for that. And he will be on this platform a long time. He will definitely grow. So if y'all have not, go check out, like I said, Stash Cash page, and you can get a feel for what I'm saying. Next, I want to highlight another creator, and this creator name for her page, and her name is Quori. So the page is Quori's World. So if you don't know, every Monday, Quori does a R&B. Music R&B, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm saying that right. I don't want to mess that up, but I know it comes to my phone faithfully every Monday. She has, her thumbnail. She has her branding for it. She's another small creator and I got to highlight the small creators because nobody really show love, highlight the small content creators like that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to support the small content creators because nobody really support us like that. Nobody really vouches or looks out for us like that. So I'm going to show these creators love, especially when they come to my page and show me love. But like I said, every Monday, Quori does let me make sure I'm butchering that back. Let me make sure. Okay. So she does like a Music Monday. Now, let me give y'all another lesson. When you create something reoccurring. You are training your audience to know when to come back. Now think about it. Let me apologize now. Think about it. Think about TV back in the day. We already knew the night shows that already showed up on a regular. We already knew that. We weren't sitting around wondering when they were going to put the episode up. Monday meant this show. Thursday meant that show. So we already knew the time, the date, and where to be when those shows showed up. Same day, reoccurring theme equals viewer habits. And if you're going to do a Monday night, maybe Monday night is your thing. If you're a beauty creator, maybe it's Beauty Talk Tuesday. If you're a gaming creator, maybe it's Gaming Friday. And if you're like a YouTube creator and you give tips and tricks on YouTube, maybe you might do like a Wednesday check-in, YouTube check-in. You got to give people something they can remember. So a reoccurring theme, if that's your thing. Like I can do Creator Talk Monday or Creator Talk Wednesday when I go live. And when I do that enough, people will know, oh, I need to show up to this live because Jamie talking about a creator tip, something that I might not know or something that might help me. It's a reoccurring theme. So you would already know what to expect. And last but not least, another creator I want to highlight who goes live faithfully. And she goes live when I say this is the queen of lives. This is the queen of lives. This lady, and like I said, I'm sorry if I couldn't remember everybody, but I know the majority of the few. This lady is the queen of lives. This lady go live probably like, I'm going to have to say about 2-3 times a day. Because I know she starts off going live in the morning time. And it might be like around about, it's between 7 and 9 o'clock. I know that for a fact because I get that alert. And then I know she go live in the evening time. And she might go live around lunch. I can't remember, but I know she go live faithfully. So this creator, if you don't know, is Tricia Necol. This another creator who doing her things when it come to live. She got her branding. She got her thumbnail. And like I said, I'm popping everybody's thumbnail, their little branding on the screen so y'all can see. So y'all can get an idea of what I'm talking about. And like I said, one thing I noticed about her lives is the packaging. She's not treating a live like a thumbnail just because it needs a thumbnail. Like, look at her thumbnails. Like, she might have a branded thumbnail up there like road to 15K. Their thumbnails are packaged like content, like you're gonna get a regular content video. And what y'all fail to realize is that's important because your lives can continue existing on your channel even after you've finished streaming. Your replay still needs somebody to click it, especially if people know you on a regular that you go live. Your replay still need like somebody to click it to watch it, just like you upload a regular content video. So make the thumbnail, give it a title, and give it an actual topic. Stop naming everything "come talk to me" unless you already built an audience that's going to click just because it's actually you. You don't need 500 people watching your live. You might get 3 people coming to your live. You might get 5 people coming to your live. You might get 10 people coming to your live. Talk to those 10 people. Give them a reason to want to come back to your live. Stop staring at the viewer count. If somebody come to your live and you sitting there looking miserable because only 4 people showed up, why would they stay on your live? Talk, ask questions, have a topic, welcome people when they come in. Make those 4 people feel like they are part of something. Listen, my birthday the end of this month, August 29th. You don't think I'm not going to go? I'm going live that day. Okay, I'm trying to come up with a topic and idea now for that live. It's going to be my birthday live. I want to get lit on that live. Okay, so I want to give people a reason to come to that live. You know, y'all don't need to wait till you have a community to act like you got a community. Before you hit that live, I would have at least 3 things written down. 3 main topic points, 3 questions for the chat. And like I said, you can let your audience help you run the conversation. This is what I do, okay? This is what I do, which I need to do better with it. I got to do better. Like, really got to do better with that. Because like I tell y'all, I just be winging it. I ain't gonna lie. I just be winging it. Once the conversation start coming in, I let the conversation go from there. Somebody says something interesting, we talking about it. Somebody asks a question, we talking about it. That's what just makes lives different from a regular video. You know, the interesting stuff y'all say in the comments. Y'all interested much. I'm telling y'all, keep me going. Y'all keeping me want to post the content. But like I said, all fun and games, I really do need to change things. Like, I just don't want to rely on the comment section to gear towards where the live's gonna go. So I do need to work on that and get better with that. Like, I really need to come with structure. I do. But I did want to tell y'all also, consistency matters. If you're gonna pick a date and time to do that live, try to stick to that date and time going live. Stick to it faithfully. And what you don't know, when you stick to that date and time, people know that you're going to go live on that date. And like I said, those watch hours adds up coming from them lives. They add up. So that goes all in that watch hour bunch when it comes to your estimated revenue on your channel. Like, if you're going to go live at 2 o'clock, stick to that 2 o'clock. Stick around there. Stick to the same time. If you can't go live on a certain day, maybe have a backup date. Like, my lives would be, I would go live on a Sunday, like around about 7 o'clock. I try to stick to that, like, faithfully, unless I got something going on. And if I can't go live on that day, I would try to go live like on a Wednesday. Okay, so that you want to be consistent. And another thing, you could turn your lives into content. You could turn it into content. Like, you could take the funny moments from the live and make it shorts. Like, if you giving somebody great advice, clip it. If you said something funny, clip it. Make it a short. That's still content to your page. Like, one of your lives can potentially give you the next 3 or 4 pieces of content. But I just wanted to come on here today and give y'all some advice on going live, you know, to help you with your lives, your branding, your channel, and some things that I need to change, I need to work on, because I haven't went live in some months. And I really need to get back into going live. I really do. I really do. And I need moderators. So I know when I do go back live, I need the moderators like Stash Cash got. Everybody about to be, the people who I know in the regular, y'all about to be moderators. So if you want to be a moderator when I do go live, please leave it in the comment section. Leave it in the comment section. But I just wanted to come on here and give my people some tips. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.